Okay, good midnight. It's May 4th, 2018, midnight Pacific Standard Time. Welcome to TBC Ending Global Poverty YouTube channel. My name is Stephanie Stanley, and this particular broadcast several blogs to catch up because um, it's posting with our new logo, migration information, which we shouldn't be in a rush for, and also our being pegged to gold. We went from euros being attached to euros with our coin valuation to gold. So, and with that, if you understand and have been reading the blogs, we got a great pay raise. I noticed in my TBC wallet. So thank you for that, admin. Thank you for that. Okay, let's hit the blog right now. So I'm going to go ahead and screen share. Okay, let's see. All right, present to everyone and minimize screen. Okay, so I read this every time because that's one of the things admin wants us to do. It says message to all broadcasters for the next 3 months. Always read this short article on all broadcasts. So I'm going to do that again. Okay, this again is from April 24th, 2018. Did you know you have to get your transactions verified in order to redeem your cookies in May? So now everyone, it's May 4th. So we are well into May, which is this month for redeeming your cookies. Okay, so I'm going to read this here. Do you know what this image above is all about? If you don't, then pay attention. Do not migrate until you have all of your transactions verified. People are too anxious to press buttons when they appear. Don't do that. Some things are not reversible. Study this past article. So click on there to read further. Also, remember that if you did a transaction with a seller and you cannot get a hold of that seller to verify your transaction, you can go to any leader and partner up with them to verify your transactions for you. Please read. Okay, how to read. If you have any questions about anything related to TV, go to the live broadcast and ask. Okay, so there's many TBC broadcasters 24/7 doing live videos to answer questions in the chat area, and also you can see their information down below as well as mine to get in touch with us to if you have any questions. So this is message to all broadcasters. For the next 3 months, always read this short article on all your broadcasts. We will be waking up a lot of the TDNs that are clueless, and soon this article will be buried. So I signed up, as you can maybe see here, bookmarks to it to read it. I will direct all of them to go to the broadcast to get up to speed. It might take up to 5 minutes of each of your broadcasts, but it may also bring you some personal business. Okay, which it has, because actually I just completed a transaction. I got it through the to be confirmed, even though it took a few tries. So I did get, definitely a TBC purchase, and this way that person will be getting her cookies redeemed this month for 1 TBC. So I welcome all of you to partner with me or, purchase TBC from me because I am a trusted seller. Okay, my information is, of course, below. So let's move on. Okay, this here, let me make sure I refresh because sometimes admin gets some posts in here if we don't refresh. So this is the latest one. Are you going to be on the cruise with us? But that'll be for the next one. I'm going to go to the bottom, my next broadcast, and catch up. Okay, this was the one I said I would read this time from my last video, which I believe was about two days ago. And this one is dated April 30th, 2018. So it says migration will begin after the send button meeting, and that was on this week, Monday. Our send button meetings are on Mondays, every Monday, with the voice of TBC, Randy Wilson, at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So it says proceed with caution. We have 90 days to migrate, and we will begin cautiously right after the send button meeting. Thousands have already paid the $10 admin fee, and there is no need to pay an additional fee to admin in order to migrate. We are slowly waking up millions of TBC members that have not yet paid the $10 fee, and they have 90 days to get that done so they can migrate too. We are in uncharted territory here, guys. And that is why we will proceed with caution. Okay, so I'm right here now. We have never migrated the whole TBC community over to a new blockchain before, and caution is advised. Right after the send button meeting is over, you will notice a migration item within your Kringle Cash website menu, which I have, and I will show you that when I'm finished with this here, reading this. At this time, we want to do a small amount of testing of the registration process for the new wallet. Only 25 people will be allowed into this test group. Remember, guys, that migration is irreversible, and there is no need to rush into it. We have 90 days ahead of us to get this done. We are starting the migration process right on top of a cookie reward redemption period. And if you have not completed all of your transaction verifications, you should wait on migrating until all of those are done. So basically, wait to get your cookie redemption, your cookie rewards verified. If you bought TBC, you bought, Kringles, I should say at this point. If you bought $100 worth of TBC, which equals a certain amount of Kringles, from your seller. So like the lady did for me. So I was able to verify, right away, and approve her transaction. So she's good to go. It shows up in her back office. So basically wait, probably until the last week of this month in May to redeem them, all at once, because the next redemption is until May, and in November of this year, you'd have to wait till then. Okay, if you really want to be among the first to migrate, try to get into this group of 25 by filling out the registration form inside of the migration area of Kringle Cash. This will not immediately switch you from the old wallet to the new wallet. You will need to follow all the instructions you will see in the migration area and then wait. Okay, so proceed with caution. We're not pressing buttons. We're not assuming. We're waiting for instructions. Okay. The commissioner is assisting us in this process. You will see further instructions later coming by email from the commissioner. We are also asking for your Facebook address just in case we can't reach you by email. It's important that you complete all tasks in a timely manner, especially within this test group. Once the admin team is satisfied with positive test results on the registration process, we will expand the group of members. We will expand it to the group of members to migrate. Step by step, we will get there. And this is one of those times that taking it slow and easy is the fastest way to migrate everyone over to the new blockchain. 24/7 broadcasters will get the first chance to be among the 25 to test the new wallet registration process if they want to do that. So I'm not one of them. I'm going to wait till the end so I can collect all of my cookies and get them turned into TBC. If they don't fill it up, in a short time after they get their chance. We will open it up. We will open it to all that have a send button that is on, until we get 25 to help us out with this test, which I do believe they've been got the 25. That has happened already, but I'll show you where that is. The first part of doing the registration is to fully complete the 10 question send button test to make sure you are knowledgeable about what TBC is not, and your role within it. Thank you, Gerard, for that, because people really need to know that. And just real quick, I have a TBC Ending Global Poverty YouTube not YouTube group, Facebook group, sorry. And yeah, and I'm getting messages, you know, when do I migrate? How do I migrate? Has migration started yet? And I just keep posting the blogs. You know, I may answer them and say, do you read the blog? You know, are you jumping the gun? So already, you know, people are just being frantic about, you know, migrating. So I mean, patience, read the blog and pay attention. Thank you. Okay, so now let's go to the next. Actually, let me show you where that is right now. Let me go and log into my Kringle.cash back office, and it's right here, everyone, right under dashboard, and that is in between the cruise and the dashboard. So migration, that's where it's at, and it says, like I was saying before, we have received the requested 25 submissions and are not accepting any more. Please watch the blog for more information. So again, we have to pay attention and go to the blog, okay? Because that's what the broadcasters, the leaders, and the people who are, you know, getting the information out in TBC, we go to the blogs, and like I am doing now, reading it to you. That's how we get our information. Okay, so the next one is on 4/30, April 30th, 2018, a Dutch video. Okay, so go ahead and watch that. It says, thank you, Ed. So Ed got the attention of admin, and he's doing his broadcast in Dutch. So whatever language you speak, broadcast it. Okay, the value of TBC is now measured to gold. This is the voice of TBC. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, sorry about that. It's one of our gold miner. That's what they call him. I should say our TBC gold miner. So he actually mines gold. And this is his video. So definitely watch that. I haven't had a chance to see that, but I'd like to see that. So he has firsthand knowledge with gold and mining and that information. So he's one that's definitely knowledgeable about that. And then this here was our send button meeting post. Get ready for the next send button meeting. So this is how it comes out in the blog once you get your send button on. Okay, this was the 30th, so that was Monday. So the next one is going to be, I believe, the 7th. Let me make sure. Yep, the 7th. So this coming Monday. And then as you can see, the link will be there 6:45, and then it's 7 a.m. And then you do get rewards, 10,000 cookies. I think that's changed now because we're taking off 2 zeros, so it may be 1,000, but definitely keep updated with the blog so you'll know, or when you, of course, attend the send button meeting, you will know how much it is after you wait for the attend the whole meeting. And towards the end, the voice of TBC gives us a word, and then the word is then placed in the area where the send button meeting is. And if it's the correct word, then you'll have your instantaneous cookies right there to redeem this month. Okay, and then the next one here, I think the send button meeting, we had almost, about 4,500 globally. So probably the highest attended send button meeting, and that's probably because everyone is going to be having their send button turned on. So that was great. So the TBC community that has the send button on is definitely showing up to go to the meetings. And then here's another one. Let's see here. Okay, I'm going to read this one too. This is May 1st, okay, 2018. Are you sure you want to press that redeem now button today. So this is what it looks like, okay, in your back office. I'll go to that after I read here. So this is where it shows up, your cookies to redeem for Kringles or TBC if that's amount is high enough. Okay, so I remember pressing that in actually, no, it was January this year, and I was like, wow. So makes me smile every time I think about it. Okay, but anyway, so let's read. As of this moment, the programmers haven't finished all the detailed work for this redemption period of May. As you can tell just by reading the wording on the above image. And that's because we're now moved to cookies as opposed to Kringles, okay? And so that can be redeemed. All of the programmers have been very busy with migration tasks to complete, and redemption is in a bit of a backseat. As I have stated over and over again, you really shouldn't be anxious to press buttons when they appear. Guys, and I'm going to say gals, you get to redeem cookies once during the redemption period of May. Only once. It's only once. The next time you will be able to redeem will be the whole month of November. So you'll have to wait May, June, July, August, September, October. So 6 months. Christmas of 2018 no longer applies. We have changed the timing of redemption. So that's good because it was really hectic for the leaders with them only having their send buttons on and everyone rushing to them to get their cookies redeemed. So as you see here again, the old wallet, the new wallet, 2 zeros are canceled, okay, for the new wallet. And again, everything to the right of the decimal are Kringles, and everything to the left TBC, as is indicated here above. The current problem we have in the TBC community is that now we have 2 blockchains running side by side for the next 90 days of this migration. So, cookie rewards and the Kringle cash gift is a bit confusing. Cutting off 2 zeros before the wallets, cutting off 2 zeros, cutting off 2 zeros between the wallets is the source of that confusion. The cookie rewards and Kringle cash gift measured in TBC is exactly the same. It's when you view the cookie rewards and Kringle cash gift from the Kringle point of view, it gets confusing. Kringles are on the right side of the decimal of TBC coins. They are fractions of TBC coins, like i.e., the cents of the dollars if you want to make a comparison. I suggest you all hold off on pressing that redeem now button until it really makes sense to do so for a number of reasons. First, let the programmers finish the detailed work on this redemption period, and then the descriptions and instructions will be much more clear to you all on the website. Secondly, don't forget that you have more time in May to earn additional cookie rewards. And like one of them is attending the send button meeting. And you only get to redeem once during this redemption period. Lastly, I have additional ways to earn cookie rewards coming out this month of May for you all to take advantage of. And I'm sure you will want to redeem those rewards in May too. So in other words, just wait. Admin has, and I'm sure through the blog, so pay attention to the blog, everyone, ways of earning more cookies so that they can be redeemed this month for Kringles, or TBC. Most of you should just wait until the last couple of days of May before you press that redeem now button. That's why I said that's what I'm going to do. you all should be doing the transaction verification of the purchases that have yet to be redeemed, ongoing as you do transactions. And that's what I did. So in other words, as you, let's say, get purchases for Kringles, the $100 purchases, verify them at that time. So this way you're not doing it all at one time towards the end and basically maybe jamming yourself up with time, and then the people who have purchased from you, have them waiting. So do it as you go along. That's what that means, which I've done. So she purchased, it confirmed. I went into my back office. She filled out her information. I confirmed it, and then she set. Don't wait until the last minute to do all of those. That would be irresponsible. Just be comforted that the redeem now button is already there when you will need it. Okay, and then here's an article to read. Okay, so please understand that this is a very important blog right here. Okay, so let's go back. I think I have some more time. Okay, and then this is a video about the pay raise, which I mentioned in the beginning of this particular broadcast video, and that's the voice of TBC going over that, I believe, also, or that could be just where he's showing us where his cookies are. Could be redeemed. Okay, so let's go back. And of course, the reason we got the pay raise is because now the TBC coin is valued with gold, grains of gold, and no longer the euro. So we got like an immediate pay raise. I hope you heard my finger snap. Immediate pay raise when all of that back office computer programming stuff was done. So we're pegged to gold. Okay, here's another video. The friendly marketer, David Jones, he did that about migration. Okay, caught the attention of admin there, May 1st, as you can see, featured video. And then here's one I'm going to read because this is very important and I'm caught up. Yay! Okay, so this affected me, and I know it's affected everyone because people either they don't read or pay attention. I'm not sure what it is. Hopefully, I don't want to say they don't care. Hopefully, that's not their attitude, but we have to realize when one person or two people do things in a system, it messes up, not correctly, it messes up the flow with everyone else. I almost want to say, admin, let the ones who don't want to listen and pay attention stay on the old blockchain, and let the ones who are ready to be progressive and pay attention and read and keep up to date on the new one. But that's me, that's not admin, right? So let's go ahead and read this. Your TBC wallet is not a machine gun. Okay. So when I saw that, I was like, I know exactly what he's talking about because it took me, I think, 4 to 6 tries to get some of my transactions through when people have purchased TBC from me. So here we go. Over the last week or so, some of you may have noticed that your transactions are not confirming on the blockchain. And this is our old blockchain, in our wallet, not blockchain, sorry, our wallet. Okay, we have already turned on 33,175 send buttons, which is about a third of those that have already paid the $10 fee to admin. But a few clowns, see, those are the ones that clowns should be like, leave them on the old blockchain, maybe until they learn, and then we can migrate them later. I don't know, but I'm just saying that so people can be aware. If you're one of the ones who were doing that and not paying attention, maybe you didn't know, or maybe you didn't read it. But if you're one of the ones, stop it. Let's, be more coherent within our community so that we won't have these problems at the end of our old blockchain tenure here. So, because we are migrating. So, but if you clowns have not followed the instructions about waiting for one transaction to confirm before doing another, I can picture in my mind what is going on. They open up their wallet and see the send button and are say hello to my little friend. and start doing transactions in a rapid fire, one after the other. Okay, your wallet is not well. We watch for this kind of activity daily, and those that are guilty of this have had their send buttons turned off again. Good, because I mean, the commissioner has sent them an email, and we require a commitment that they won't do this again before we will put them back in line to have their send buttons turned back on. Okay, yeah, so people, you don't want to be in this category. Okay, you have your send button on. A lot of us have been waiting to get our send buttons on, and then you get your send button on, and then you abuse it. Not good. Not good. Very irresponsible for what this is offering us. Our coin developers have been working feverishly on getting everything done for the migration. Once those major tasks are complete, they will have to clean up the mess on each of the servers affected and resync them to the blockchain. It's not an easy fix. It takes time and money. Money is man hours to fix this. See? So that's taking resources from admin because the behavior is not in accordance to what we agreed upon when we click that small little button that we would adhere to the terms of the send button. Okay. This is one of those known bugs in the current coin network I have mentioned before here in the blog. This is why we make everyone check that tiny box that they have read and understood the instructions on how to properly use their wallet before we will turn their send button back on. Okay, so here that is, and I'm going to go there too. I'm towards the end and I caught up to go ahead and show us that again. We are a community, and the actions of one can impact all of us, as we already know in adulthood, right? Maybe children may have a problem learning that, but we're all, I'm sure most of us 18 and over. So, we should know, how to conduct ourselves. Spread the word about this bad behavior. In 90 days, we won't have this problem or bug anymore. This is one of the reasons we are migrating. In the meantime, follow all instructions carefully. We are turning on over 1,000 send buttons a day now. Please read. Okay, there's another link to go and read a past blog article. Okay, so I'm going to go now to sign in and to show us where this send button terms agreement statement is. So you log into the billioncoin.info. I'm just waiting for it to come up. And you go across where it says send button terms. So you can read, reread, and reread this again. Okay. And here is the area highlighted. When sending your transaction, only send it once. And make sure that your sent transaction has a confirmation status. It will say confirmed, okay, of complete confirmation status of complete before sending another. Ideally, start with 10 to 15 minutes in between transactions. So at this point, maybe even double it, okay, people, because this way it will help out the blockchain and clearing transactions. Okay, so I just wanted to go back there, and here's where you check that you've read and accepted these terms to have your send button on. Okay. All right, I think that was about all. Okay, again, this is the redemption month. May everyone out there who is looking to purchase TBC contact me. I can definitely facilitate your transactions. Actually, the persons that purchased the Kringles from me, I should say at this point, I have to use the right verbiage now since we're kind of, doing the changes and everything. Through actually, she sent it through Facebook. There's a Facebook payment thing. I was like, what is that? I don't know what that is, but she sent it and I got it and everything went well, and it's pretty fast to go ahead and get it into your account. I think you just have to add a debit card. So it was pretty fast. So anyone that wants to do that and either partner with me or purchase from me, contact me. My phone number and information is there. Let me go ahead and log out. And I think that's about it to and I wanted to go over, and I think I'm maybe a minute over now. Yeah, I think so. So definitely just keep updated with the blogs. That's the main thing. We can't stress and say that enough. Okay. So let me go and unshare. Sadness, unshare. You are. Okay, so stop. There we go. Did it stop? It did. Okay, we're back. Okay, so thank you for listening, watching, everyone, and whoever is watching and supporting my YouTube broadcast right now. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I didn't get a chance to get over there to see. I was trying to catch up on all the blogs. Okay. All right. Have a good rest of your 24-hour period. And until the next time, peace.